To have you with us at 6 o'clock. I'm Brian Allen. The South Dakota legislature now close to passing a bill that would make South Dakota a stand-your-ground state. However, the bill's sponsor says it isn't as cut and dry as the stand-your-ground law.
Austin Goss spoke to him and joins us now from the state capitol. Good evening, Austin.
Good evening, Kelsey and Brian. That bill from Kevin Jensen is commonly referred to as a stand-your-ground law. However, Kevin Jensen referred to his bill as a no duty to retreat bill and said that it deals with more than just guns. Jensen says his bill updates decades-old language on what is considered a dwelling, so that it includes tents, motorhomes, and detached garages.
I'm an enhanced concealed carry instructor, former law enforcement. I have been doing enhanced concealed carry classes for 5.5 years. I've taught almost 2,000 people, and in almost every class I get the same question regarding when they can use a firearm and when they can't, or any other weapon. It could be a baseball bat or a golf club.
The bill aims to clarify when deadly force can be used. Further, it gives immunity to the person who used the force as protection.
It raises really serious civil liberties and racial justice concerns.
The South Dakota American Civil Liberties Union testified against the bill Thursday morning in committee. They argue that the bill doesn't set a clear standard and that minority populations will be disproportionately affected.
This bill really did very, very little to change the law except to make it more easily accessible, easy to read, and in layman's terms, so that you don't have to find a lawyer to know whether you're right or wrong on an issue.
I don't think that it's just a clarification, but I think that if we wanted a clarification, because I do think that that is a reasonable goal, is to clarify exactly what rights people have in those types of situations. But if we wanted to clarify the use of force, we could do so in a way that doesn't put our community at risk.
Now, that bill was actually defeated this morning in the Senate Judiciary Committee by a 4-2 vote. However, just a few hours later, it was brought back on the Senate floor by a procedural move called a smokeout. When the bill itself is brought for a vote, likely early next week, it is likely that it will pass. In Pierre, Austin Goss, Dakota News Now.
Austin, thank you. Dakota News Now is your source for State House 2021 coverage. Austin will have live reports each day during the session, and make sure you follow him on Twitter at Austin Goss SD.